I started out as a pastry chef in Washington State with my GI Bill, and ever since I've been traveling around the country doing frosting, like cake frosting sculptures for centerpieces, private parties, events, competitions, which I hate competitions. No offense to this, I just, where I fit, there's another category that hasn't been invented yet, what I do. So, Linda asked me to come because I seen her at the World Food Championship, and I was very honored to help at the final table, and we got 4th in dessert, which was really nice. So I am here to demonstrate a lot of fun stuff for you regarding taking what I do and my sponsor, Chef Rubber, and turning into something not the norm. So pretty much my job is to take stuff that's meant for something and use it for something else, because I can't just say this smoker is supposed to be used for just meat or just this, you know, or yeah, so we'll get started. If you guys have any questions, feel free to jump up, raise your hand. If you want to come up here to see better what I'm going to be doing, you're more than welcome to come up, okay? So does anybody have any questions at first?
And I have a mic here, so raise your hand.
Yeah.
And I'll come over just so that everybody can hear your question. And just like with Chef Joe and James, we'll do the same sort of format.
Cool. All right. So what we're going to be doing is, well, first of all, I'm going to introduce Chef Rubber. Chef Rubber is based out of, Vegas, but also in Texas now. And he's a distributor to pretty much everything in the baking community and the culinary community. So we're going to be using some of his freeze-dried fruit, his infused sugars, his smoker, and a bunch of fun stuff. So I'm actually going to be using buttercream frosting to topper the pies with instead of actual whipping cream, which is traditional for everybody. So don't everybody all rush up here, but I've never had sweet potato pie before. Is that unnatural? No? I've never had it before, so I'm excited to do that.
You must not be from the South.
No, I'm from Washington State. Not. That's why, yeah. Not Seattle, not the rain. I'm more inland towards the mountains. So anyways, we're going to start with this. When Linda invited me to come, the first thing I thought was, I want to smoke some pies. And it's not what you think, especially coming from Washington State. It's this thing I have seen at the American Culinary Federation. I belong with that organization. And this little gadget right here, you can smoke berries, nuts, chocolate ganache, ice cream, whatever you want. Drinks, it's amazing, and it's itty bitty. And that's what's really nice about it. So I'm like, why not, can I smoke a pie? I'm gonna try that. It just sounded fun. And we're also gonna use other ingredients in with it. So, because I'm a pastry chef, that does not mean I go home and bake for my family all the time. I like baking for my family, but that's the last thing you want to do is when you're out traveling the country and doing this stuff is to come home and bake all these pies or desserts. So I will go to Costco or Sam's Club or the grocery store and get pies because it's easy. So I'll claim that. That's cool. So what we're going to do, my favorite pie is pumpkin. I got all these pies yesterday at Walmart. I'm not advertising them. It's just, it was closest to my hotel. And what we're going to do, okay, plain old, that's pumpkin, sorry, not apple, my goodness. Okay, so pumpkin pie. And I was thinking of different flavors that you can incorporate with pumpkin, and what would be the oddest flavors you could incorporate with pumpkin. Why not, right? So I was able to get, this is bourbon wood chips. It's pretty cool how they make these. There's hickory, and then also this is the, the maple. So I was going to do a certain one, but I was going to take a tally because I wanted you guys to try this when I'm done, so you can kind of taste how pretty neat the smoke tastes. So should I do hickory, bourbon, or maple for the pump? Oh, bourbon it is. All right. So the one thing that I've noticed with pies, I've made them in the past from scratch, is I'd put them in the freezer, and I'd make the mistake of putting them in the freezer where I've had salmon or seafood and had guests over, and they say, this pie tastes funny. So some pies will absorb flavors really, really, really well, especially the pumpkin, and I'm assuming the sweet potato because they look alike. Like I said, never had one before. So what we're going to do, this little contraption is fairly inexpensive. It's about $100 on Chef Reber's website. And if you're going to be entertaining, it's well worth it. Restaurants, I've seen them at a lot of restaurants. So what you do is you take a little bit of wood chips. There's this, I don't know if you can see inside, there's this little kind of filter grate right inside of here. And you just pack it in like you're packing a tobacco pipe. I heard someone giggle. It's funny, huh? There we go. And this little stand is just nice for just letting it stand. Okay, so you can do this a couple ways. I've seen it done for desserts and whatnot, is you saran wrap the whole entire thing and leave a little opening for the smoker. But I'm going to do it. I grabbed this from my hotel room. Hopefully they're not looking for it. Stick it right inside of there because you want to keep the smoke in. I can sculpt a piñata, but I cannot work saran wrap. How in the heck? Really? Oh, there we go. Is that it? No. You should read the instructions. There we go. Or not. There we go. Yay! All right. So I cover about half of it. And this is pretty quick, so this is not something that you have to prep for hours in advance. Okay. You guys see that? Just like that. Okay. Now this little guy, it's battery operated. Just turn it on. I don't know if you can hear that. I need to do it with mine. Like a pipe, everybody. Okay, can you guys see the smoke coming out of there? There. There it goes. Once you get your smoke in there, see? Seal it up. Oh, that smells good. Bourbon smoked pumpkin pie. Okay, that needs to go out a little bit. 1 sec.
Does it ahead of time? Is the sprinklers coming on?
Don't do this like in a hotel room. Please don't do this in a hotel room. Outside or in your open up a window. Do it underneath your stove or something like that. So if you can see, it's really foggy in there. I'd give it about 5 minutes, and that's about it. And it completely absorbs inside the pie. So as that one is smoking, then we can empty this out. Well, actually, let's do some bourbon smoked frosting. Does that sound good? We'll do that. Yes, sir.
When the smoke's coming out, is that hot?
No.
Okay, so you would be able to do it maybe on a cream pie?
That's a cream pie, and we're going to do it on a cream pie. I'm not going to put my face up to it or anything, but I've never burned myself, so yeah. Well, we'll find out, won't we? So you can see. And if it does, then I'm a liar, and I'm sorry. So you can use this with whipped topping, or ice cream, or milk, or even if you want to use the heavy cream before you actually whisk it, you can do that. So let's try that. Okay, there we go. I just got this frosting from the chefs back in the hotel. I didn't make this personally. Does anybody want to come up and smoke it? Anybody? Yes. Volunteer. Come on, everybody, give them a round of applause. Okay. Bourbon smoked frosting. I've never made it before. Okay, see this little lip right here? Yep. We're gonna cover, oh, I made it too small. There we go. So that should be enough. So you just turn that switch on, use your lighter, stick the hose in there, and once it fills up, just
turn on and light.
yeah, just turn it on, and the air will get sucked down in there. That should be good.
Wow.
Okay, ready? Turn it off. There you go. Yay, that's simple. And I leave that one about 5 minutes too. Can you guys smell this?
That is so cool.
Isn't it? Awesome, thank you so much. So, we're gonna put this aside for a second. Wow, we can just smoke a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
How long does the smoking last? Like, if you go to serve the pie, you did that?
Mm-hmm.
Serve like maybe an hour or two later?
It's just like, it'll be a smoked pie. It'll stay. Mm-hmm. There have been some circumstances where people will serve desserts, right? And they're on these really elaborate, beautiful plates, and they'll put the smoker in there and they'll cover it real quick. And then when you go to your table, you know, it's just the presentation and the smell. Yes, sir?
Can you bubble the smoke through the liquid, or is there a need to do that?
When you smoke liquid, okay, you would put it in a jar, you'd leave room for some of the smoke, saran wrap it, then you would swirl it, which the smoke flavor would get inside the liquid. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. And if you guys want to come up and look at this, you can, because this is actually slowly disappearing. But yes. Yes, it does. Yes.
So the longer that you leave the saran wrap on, the more intense the flavor is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is fun. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do, this is what I just got this one at Walmart too. This is a chocolate cream pie, okay? And these little guys have been my best friends ever since I've been traveling and doing my frosting sculptures. I actually incorporate these infused sugars inside my frosting. So they have that crunch to it because I love texture. I love just not creaminess. I like a bite. I like different things in it. And so Chef Farber has, I've never had hibiscus, so I was like, what the heck, I'm gonna try this. So hibiscus infused sugar. This one is cilantro. It's really, really, really good with chocolate. The cranberry one's one of my favorite because you can take a beer glass, dip it in chocolate, and then dip the sugar crystals in the beer, and you have a good stout, and it's intermixed with your crystals and your chocolate, and you're drinking your beer. So that's really good. And then rosemary. Rosemary is a very fresh flavor. So on this one, I thought we can do the maple. Okay, so let's take the pumpkin out. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. There we go. See, it just came out of the oven, everybody. Look at that. Oh, it's steaming. Oh my gosh, that smells good. Okay. All right, so chocolate cream. Who's the one that had the question? The cream? This is cold, so we'll see how this works out. And I'm going to, does anybody else want to try the smoker? Come on, I know you want to. Okay, come on. People are going to think you use this like, how long did that take you?
Melt the cream.
Oh yeah, no, here. So I probably shouldn't put this hot ambers inside of that. So let's do it, let's put it inside here. And just tap it out like a cigar pipe. All right. And so we will get hickory maple. I'm going to do the maple.
Okay.
So take a
And
little
how
bit,
much
just
do you add?
like a pinch.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. Yep, stick it right inside of there. Yep. And then this hose, it just hooks up right there. So you plug that inside of there, you turn that contraption on, and then you,
If I were to do that, I have to light it.
oh yeah, you have to light it. You have to turn it on, which brings
Now, where do you
the air right here. Yep, turn it on first. Yep. Okay, that's enough? Yep. Woo! There you go. Okay, turn it off.
close it?
There you go. Now take it out.
And then cover it?
Then cover it up. And you want to seal that in. Doesn't look like it's melting it.
No, no, it doesn't.
Even the hose is cold. So yay! Thank you very much. Yay! So that, remember that one is maple. Okay, so remember that one's a maple. Okay, so the frosting I'm going to use on the pumpkin. So everybody remember, this is the bourbon on bourbon. There we go. What we're going to do is just mix it a little bit. Great for Mother's Day gift. Who said that? Or Mother's Day. It's what? The 8th, correct? Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys gotta try this. Where's my spoons? I'm gonna wait to put it on the pie. You guys, here, got some spoons. I want you guys to try this, seriously. It's really, yes, please, with the spoons. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We just invented something really amazing. So excited about that. So, you know what, let me get another, well, dang, that was the only one we smoked. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that I do for pies. So we have the traditional, you guys taste it? Isn't that good? It's interesting, huh? Love it. So I make whiskey buttercream all the time at home. And this is the same stuff I use. This is I think this is the oil. Nope, water, nope, oil, water, oil, water, okay. So we're gonna make some whiskey buttercream. Whew, that's good. Just put a little bit in there, just like you're making your 2 teaspoons to your batch you're making. I can give you my buttercream recipe if you guys want. Not good? So, I just took some whiskey flavoring from Chef Rubber. Sometimes I use a little bit of almond in here, but just by itself. So, then he has freeze-dried fruit. He usually uses these in pastries, pancakes, gourmet desserts. I put them in frosting or ice cream, or you can put them in pies too because they'll absorb. So what I'm doing, putting a little bit of the strawberries. So you have strawberries inside of whiskey frosting, and it gives you that texture because I love texture. Use this one. That's good. All right. And these are 100% like real fruit too, by the way. Okay. What are you guys thinking of the bourbon? Good? So far? Oh, it's good. So we'll put let's do the whiskey on the pumpkin. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay. So me, not being the norm and using a piping bag, I very rarely do a piping bag unless I have to do a cake. I didn't bring any glitter to spare you guys, but I put glitter on everything that I make. So, you have your bourbon smoked whiskey buttercream pumpkin pie, strawberry pumpkin pie there. I'll cut that up for you guys to have. And any questions so far? Like, no, I just want to try more. Awesome. Carol, have you smoked a pie before? Have you? Have you smoked a pie before? All right, so. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have to smell this. It smells so good. So I put the sugar-infused cilantro, if you guys want to just pass that around and just smell it. This is the maple. Yeah. And with cilantro, people don't usually think of putting cilantro on a pie. But it's really, 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 really good. You guys want to pass that around and smell it? There you go. Pass it around, would you? Yeah, that's the chocolate mousse. All right, so we have one we haven't done yet, and that is the hickory. I've never used hickory before, or smoked hickory. And I think we should do the hickory smoked sweet potato. What do you guys think? Yeah, would that be good together? Cool. Have you guys ever had this Patty's Good Life sweet potato pie? Never had one before. I'm excited. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm curious if you can do two different smokes, like maple bourbon.
You probably could. You just put both of the chips in the same thing.
Okay, sure.
Why not? I mean, I might have one flavor might be more distinct over the other, but who says you can't do it? Why not? So, okay. Where's my spoon? Okay. So we're going to do something a little different with this one. Now, since I've never had sweet potato pie before, is there anything that goes good with it? Is it good by itself? Say again? I don't have marshmallows, but you can smoke them. Pecans? Is that what you said?
Depends on where you're from.
Pecans? Okay. Well, I have freeze-dried blueberries, strawberries, peaches, and apples. What do you think would go better with it? Peaches? Okay, we'll do that. So. It's all about experimenting and trying stuff new. There we go. Oh, that smells good. Okay. Who wants to be my next victim for smoking? Smoking is good for your health regarding this. Yeah, back at home, I'm like, I'm gonna be smoking pies, guys. And they're like, what? You don't understand. There we go. So, that's the hickory. Just put a little bit of there, inside of there. That's your phone.
It just reminded me to check into the airline for tomorrow. I just realized. Checked in.
All right. Oh, that wasn't, I'm sorry, I'm making you open that up.
That's okay. Get it open. Be able to close it. Okay, should do it now. Can't get it.
Just tear it open with your teeth.
open.
Or that. There you go.
Okay, so this is
Just
the-
like a little pinch. Like it feels like coconut if you
Okay.
put it in.
All right,
A little bit more.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right. And do your thing.
Can I just start this in here?
Throw it in there where it's open.
Okay. And then what do you do?
You turn on the side right there. Up. And then use your lighter and you light.
I like this here?
Yep, light it right there. A little bit lower. There you go. Stop. Okay. Okay, you can turn it off. Right there. And then you pull your hose out and seal it up. There you go. Oh, that smells good.
That smells really good.
Doesn't it?
That was hickory. Awesome.
That was
Thanks.
hickory, so we're going to do a hickory sweet potato. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys. Oh, that's still going. All right, cool. So, I'm going to infuse this frosting. Should we use rosemary? Well, we already did, the cilantro. Hibiscus, or should we use cranberry? For this hibiscus for the sweet potato? Okay. I've never had it before. If you guys want to try some, I'll pass this around and you can have some spoons and eat it up. I'm out of bowls. Oh, no, I'm not. We improvise, people. Here we go. Any questions? You guys bored? You guys having fun? You're like, what is she doing? Also, I want to encourage you, when you make your pies, Carol, when you make your crust, who says you can't put food coloring in it, right? You can, right? I always want to put food coloring or glitter or stuff like this inside of stuff. So, I mean, you could do food coloring on your pie crust. You can do, just to make it look crazy. I think I've seen a couple pies over there that was like a pink, I don't know if it was a strawberry whipped topping. Bless you. So, never had hibiscus. That's a flower, right?
It is.
Okay, cool.
It has a very tart flavor.
I've heard of citrus. Is that citrusy?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
brand manager for Celestial Seasonings Tea.
Yeah.
And you heard of the Singer teas from Celestial Seasonings?
Oh, yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
made with hibiscus. That's what they use it as seed.
And I'm up here learning stuff. That is cool. I have tons of that tea at home. All right. So this is just going to be regular buttercream so you guys can taste the infused sugars in here. All right. How much time do we got? How are we doing with time? Because I got to cut these up too. 20 minutes. All right. So I don't think this will need that much.
Very dramatic presentation.
I know, isn't it? It's fun. All right. So this would probably be a good one to have your piping bag. We're going to improvise.
I have a question here.
Yes.
On your smoking device, do you need to clean it out when you change flavors? Do you want that process?
Yeah, I've been checking, and you just kind of scrape it out. and usually there's nothing left in there because it just oh, you were awesome. It's green. I've never seen green before. Is that made for like, is it like the... Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, so when I look, there's like a little bit in there. I'll clean that out. But like the, what was it, the maple completely disintegrated. It was like just burnt. It was gone. So, yeah. Let's do something fun. Is there purple bags? No? Yes? Maybe? No? Okay. Here we go. Say again? The bags? I just never seen them colored before. So. It would be kind of fun to have my mother-in-law loves purple, and so. Say again? Showing James. Okay, that'll work. All right. I didn't have a turntable. Okay. Oh, that's good. This way you can, it's not going to mess with your apple, or sorry, peach. Peach. You don't need a lot of this frosting because it's pretty sweet itself. And okay, I'm not going to go over the top here. I was going to go, we can throw some blueberries and other stuff on here, but I'll let that go. So cool. This one, do you remember what we smoked it with? Maple? No, hickory. Hickory with hibiscus buttercream. Okay, cool. And these are just regular store-bought pies, and this takes no more than 5 minutes to use, clean it out, and you're done. You guys, you feel me here? How quick and easy it is? Okay, sweet. So, my biggest challenge for me is I've never attempted to make a lemon meringue ever in my life because I've been afraid of it. It's like one of those nemesis, like I don't want to do it because they're very temperamental and they fall and they burn and yeah. So what should we do with this one? I don't know. We are going to, where is Penny? You want to start cutting up some pie for me? I have plates, but they're in my car. So we're going to do something here. Cool. I don't know if this is a sin on what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm saving a half for that gal over there, okay? Saving that half for you. Always wanted to do this. Okay. I'm not cutting all the way through. Just around. This is so neat. Taking out the pie. Oh yeah, you should see when I'm training on my sculptures when I'm demoing, and I'll just take the head off just because I can. People flip out. What are you doing? All right. Is that what that looks like normally inside? I've never made one. Okay, cool. So you got some lemon. Oh, I was just going to have someone cut those up, and if they wanted to try one. Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect. And if they want to dig in a crust, that's cool. All right. So we are going to do, oh, where did my That's my whiskey. Champagne grape. Okay, this one is a really good one. We are going to do, this is your lemon meringue with champagne grape flavoring in it. And then we're going to put it back in the pie. I think this one costs like $3.59 at Walmart. You don't need a lot of this stuff. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells good. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. Any questions? You guys still good? Oh, that's so good. And if you wanted to, a little bit of lemon zest in here would be amazing. Oh, that's good. I know it's not going to look as pretty as that, but it's the flavor. And you can put whipped topping on it or frosting. So we're going to put it back in the pie. You see what I'm doing up here? Okay. Since we have, let's use some of this. So we have some of this left over. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. You guys tasting the pies? Oh, that's what I hear ringing over there. Okay. Cool. We'll do a little bit of, let's do some rosemary, rose. It's a plethora of flavors. It's something you've never had before. Okay. So, I have to save that half for there. So yes. And there you go. You have your champagne grape, lemon meringue with whiskey. No, I don't. I'm getting confused on which one we smoked and which one we didn't. Cool. All right, and there we go. Do you guys have any questions? All this stuff is so endless in what you can do on combinations. But like I said, just putting infused sugars. Chef Weber has, oh my goodness. I was gonna bring sea salts, but I didn't because I thought maybe some people could use like that caramel apple with sea salt. I know you made an awesome caramel apple up north. I thought about that, but yeah, so if there's any questions, if you guys want to, I don't have anything else here to smoke. I mean, there's someone's muffin over there. But other than that, do you guys have any questions?
Brandy.
Say again?
Smoked brandy.
Smoked brandy. Yeah, you could do that. You can smoke milk. You can smoke water if you wanted to. So, yes?
Now, does everything have to be with chips?
As of right, you mean to smoke it?
Or did you put in liquid in the smoker?
No, only chips. Oh, yeah, no, only chips. So yeah, regarding, I just really, really want to encourage you guys to step out of the box a little bit. Oh yeah, please, both of those, this and,
I have a question.
yes ma'am.
Do you smoke things like before you bake them, like if you were doing a pie dough?
I would smoke it after. Because when you're baking, it could get rid of that process. I really don't know. I've never done it that way, so I don't know.
What was that question?
Could you go ahead.
Do you smoke it before you bake it? Like if you're making a pie dough, you smoke it first and then bake it?
Yeah, I would say I don't know, but I would assume you'd want that fresh smoke flavor afterwards. It wouldn't hurt because sometimes you bake your pie crust ahead of time. Then you would smoke it, and then you could probably, so you'd have it really deep in there. But yeah, you could do that. I can see that. So other than that, isn't it good? Which one is it? Is it the? I'm excited about that one. And yes, ma'am.
Can you smoke while the food is still hot?
Yes. I've smoked things that are hot and, that sounds bad. I've smoked pies or desserts that have been right out. Cold. I've smoked salads before. Smoked dressing. So yeah. Hot or cold, doesn't matter. Yes? Chefrubber.com is... Yeah, I just got these pies just at Walmart so you guys could see. Yeah, pies I just got straight out of Walmart. Yeah, I don't have any pies on my website, but all these products and the smoking gum, you go to chefrubber.com. And it'll have everything here. And if it doesn't, then just email him and he'll find something for you. But this is just a hint of what you can do with pies. And like I said, I really want to encourage you guys, step out of the box, throw stuff in the whipped topping, throw stuff in the frosting. Who says you can't have, well, yeah, you can have freeze-dried blueberries inside your whipping cream. Color it up, throw glitter on it, make it odd. Yes? Yeah.
Like when you're introducing the smoke, the flavoring,
Mm-hmm.
say like you do bake a pie or maybe put it on the day before.
Yep.
And then serve it the next day, does it still have that intense flavor?
I do not know. Like these, if I would have put that in the refrigerator for tomorrow, I would assume the smokiness is still there. If not, you could just do it over again.
So
But
was the question
kind of yes
how
or
long?
no on that. I wouldn't,
Yeah.
never like, usually the pies are gone, to be honest. I mean, there's nothing left. So
How
I
long
would
does
say
the
I'm not- I don't
smoke
know.
flavor last in the pie? Yeah.
till people eat it. But yeah, yes.
Sorry, my tongue actually went a little numb. Is that a smoke thing or?
I have no clue. Could be the bourbon. Was it the bourbon? Which one did you have? That was the bourbon. Yeah, does bourbon make your tongue go numb? I don't know.
If you're allergic to it, maybe.
Oh gosh, please don't have an allergy. That'd really ruin my day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so other than that, I want you guys, I have tons and tons of these dried fruits. So if you guys, I don't know if we can find plastic baggies, I have a lot of them. If you guys want to try them, take some of it home. Try some of these infused sugars. I really, really wish I had little baggies. I could send it to you. But yeah, other than that, no more. I'm gonna like Twitter that. Is anybody's tongue go numb? Well, I'm gonna try it now. I'm freaking out. What's up?
If you let the infused smoke in there longer than 5 minutes,
Yes.
it would be a more intense.
Yes.
And then how long, if you did shut that machine off, how long would it go before the smoke stops?
I've smoked things to where the saran wrap was like a bouncy ball and then shut it off and you got it. Cover it real quick, but eventually it's going to come down and it's going to go away. But why not? You can smoke it a little bit. Like salads, I don't smoke completely 5 minutes. It only takes a couple. So. No. Leaving it longer, I only have an hour. So if you, oh my goodness, like I said, the best example is if you wanted to leave it 15 minutes, half an hour, guaranteed that flavor would go through. So, yeah, you can as many times as you want. You can do like with the frosting. When you smoke the frosting, you stir it and you get the flavor inside. And you would do that with ganache too if you're making ganache or caramel or your pie fillings. Why not? You can try it. There's so many different combinations you can use. Yes, I don't like science, but I like playing with it. So, but also, are you guys staying for the reception or dinner tonight? Okay, you guys have to come, and I'm doing a sculpture, and I really encourage you guys to come over and touch it and put your fingers in it, because we're not eating it. Okay, it's going to be a pie lard sculpture, so it'll be really fun. So I want you guys to get your hands dirty in that. So please come see that. It's going to be really fun. So, yes.
How long will the smoke stay in there?
I have no clue. I would assume, I don't know. I just eat smoked things. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no clue. I would say while you're serving your dessert, and if, like she said, like if you put it in the refrigerator, is it gonna go away? Well, I saran wrap my stuff that goes in the refrigerator, so it'll probably just stay in there. But I've never had a problem with it. So.
Any other questions?
Oh, yes,
we
ma'am.
got one?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, is it still going there? I don't know if I can.
Your to your right there is your camera. The one over here.
Oh, right there. I'm sorry.
There you
Can
go.
you zoom in? That one?
Yeah, the other right.
These are all frosting. That's Chef Rubber when I went down to Vegas.
We're gonna get to see one of these this afternoon.
That's right.
Yeah,
She won't tell me what it is.
it's a surprise.
All right, everybody, give it up for Chef Becky
Yeah.
Wartman.
Thank you.